Good morning, Dana Coleman here, Director of Operations with PMA Web Services. I'd like to thank you for joining us for our weekly installment of PMA Facebook Live. If you missed us last week, there's nothing to worry about. You can always view our videos in the video section on our Facebook page. Now, spring has officially sprung. It may not feel like it weather-wise, depending on where you're located. There may be some winter spring storms. You may be seeing some snow, so it may not feel like spring has sprung, but we are officially well into spring and headed towards those summer months. Now, not long ago, we did a blog as well as a Facebook Live video on spring cleaning your business. And one of the most important parts about spring cleaning your business is freshening up and fine-tuning your marketing campaign. Not just spring cleaning that involves cleaning out the gutters that most people think about, but more fun stuff. Not cleaning out the garage, but fine-tuning marketing and fine-tuning your business. So to kind of take the next step with fine-tuning your marketing campaign, I'd like to talk about something we've been discussing at PMA, Facebook. Because there is no doubt Facebook tends to dominate both the online world as well as brick and mortar companies, and as in regards to digital marketing. But the question is, are you using Facebook as strategically as you can be? So today, I'd like to go over Facebook, but the very, very basics. I mean, some of the basics, some people who are watching, some viewers, I'd like to warn you, it may seem elementary. Regardless of whether some of the things I go over seem elementary, I encourage you to watch because there's a lot you can get out of this video as well as the blog that was posted about this topic. So to start things off, getting an understanding of the power of this platform. I'm not going to throw too many numbers at you, but there's some statistics that I feel I do have to share with you to help you understand how enormous the impact Facebook can have if you are using it as strategically as you can for your business. So there are 1.5 billion active mobile users on Facebook. There are 2 billion monthly active users. Now you may be saying, some people may be saying, well, okay, monthly active users, I understand 2 billion, but they're monthly active. What does that mean to my business? Well, the statistic that really blew me away, and a lot of us at PMA, is there are 1.4 daily, now that's daily, active users. And I'm not talking in the thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions. We're in the billions here. So that's a huge reach. And having your business involved in that is really crucial to your digital marketing campaign. We were shocked by these numbers, I have to say, many of us were. So we made sure that they were quadruple checked. We wanted to make sure that everything we were giving is as accurate as possible. Some there were slight differentiations, but these numbers are going to change ever so slightly over time. But as of now, that's where the number sits. And with 1.4 billion users checking Facebook daily, that is pretty powerful. So I'd like to get started on Facebook and your business. Like I said, some of this may seem quite elementary. It's very basic. I'm not going to dive deep into, the technicalities of Facebook and Facebook ads and things of that nature. I'd like to start with the basics. Even if you have gone further in your business than the basics, it's really important to make sure you have a clear understanding of the basics. So don't think, well, I'm way ahead of this, boom, I'm done, I have no need to watch this or no need to read the blog that accompanies this. Please, I urge you, there's some important information here that I promise you will find helpful, as elementary as some of this sounds. Now, at one time or another, you created a Facebook page, but the question tends to be, how active or how consistently active are you? And do you have a content calendar? Did you ever create one? We have a blog on that. We have step-by-steps, a way to create a content calendar. As daunting as that sounds, it will make your digital marketing so much easier. I can promise you that. So if you missed that Facebook Live video and you missed that blog, you can access that through our Facebook page and our website. You will be able to, in no time, literally, I promise, create a content calendar with the months, and before you know it, through the video, you will be able to start adding content literally as the video goes on and as you read through the blog. So you don't want to miss out on that one. And if you watched it and you have a content calendar, you may want to watch it again, because there's great tips to pick up from that. So before I go any further, I'd like to make sure it's understood the difference between a Facebook profile and a Facebook page. Now, I don't want to confuse anyone, and I don't want to sound too elementary, but it's really important that everybody understands the difference. Now, let's say you are not involved in Facebook at all right now. What's a Facebook profile? A Facebook profile is your personal profile, or if you are involved in Facebook, let's say. Facebook profile is personal. It is connecting with your friends, new friends, old friends, neighbors, colleagues if you choose, anyone you'd like to connect with personally, sharing inside jokes, sharing Facebook memories, family vacation photos. That is your personal profile. And just remember, profile, personal. Your Facebook page is your business page, and you want to keep it business. Think Facebook page, business, profile, personal. That'll help you kind of remember the distinction between the two. Now, I understand there's been some privacy concerns with Facebook in the media recently. I've really never been concerned with privacy with Facebook. I have always found that it's very easy to tighten up privacy settings or loosen them if you choose to loosen them. Some people have their personal profiles like Fort Knox, and others have their profiles a little looser. So that's a great thing. And if you have any hesitations, I urge you really to not worry about kind of the hype you're seeing in the media. And I can promise you, Facebook makes it very easy to walk through, set up a profile, and it will have the privacy settings to your liking. It will be clear. So there's nothing to be afraid of. I really, really urge you to ignore any of the negativity that you're hearing, because Facebook's a wonderful platform, and it always has been. Now that you understand the difference between your Facebook page and what the Facebook profile is, there's something else to understand. If you have a Facebook profile, you're able to set up a Facebook business page. If you don't have a Facebook profile, that personal page, if you don't have one, you cannot set up a business page. It's just the way it is. So if you don't have one set up, that personal page, go ahead, set one up. Maybe you didn't want to for one reason or another, but you've got to do it. It's Facebook's rules, their policies, and you can set it up, move on, and get your Facebook page set up from there. And that's where the exciting stuff comes in. At least it's exciting to me. Now, also, you probably hear a lot about Facebook ads. Like I said, this may seem elementary to some people, but it may not to others. You cannot utilize Facebook ads without having a Facebook page. So to create the ads, you need a Facebook page. So to circle back with the whole thing here is you need a personal page, your profile. You need a personal profile. If you have a personal profile, you can create a business page for your business. Then when you have that business page, you can utilize all the amazing things that you may have heard about, may not, amazing things for digital marketing, and they can affect your business in so many positive ways. You can utilize that with your Facebook page. So you need one with the other and then the other. And if it's confusing, I recommend that you go back to our blog and check out the blog that I am basing this video on, or you rewatch the video. So one thing that I have heard over the years, or over some time, with business owners is, let's say they start their business, they found their business, and they have a very active profile. Now, all of a sudden they say, they're the founder. They know that they're the founder of their business on their profile, and they start to see this huge uptick in people adding them and actually using their personal profile kind of as a business page, coming to them with customer service concerns or questions. The owner and business owners are promoting content about their business through their personal profile. So there tends to be a blur, and sometimes people think, well, hey, I have everybody coming to me here. Why do I need to switch over and keep my profile but have a page, a business page? So that does come up from time to time with some business owners, but it's really crucial that you have both and you have them separated, just like, you just have the personal and then you have the business separated. And like I said, you can't utilize Facebook ads without having the business page. So, you may be one of those people I'm referring to who has a very active and fantastic profile, and you are sharing business information and adding all kinds of followers, and it's working for you, but you can't utilize Facebook ads. So you don't want to be stuck not able to utilize the entire thing that Facebook has to offer. It's really important to be able to utilize everything. So business owners can use their page, and the page is the business page, the non-personal, it's all strictly business. To share stories, to build a reputation, to address customer service issues. That's a huge thing. You'll see people coming to you and saying, hey, I'm locked out of the membership area. Can you help me? Or you'll get a message with that. And you can reply and address it, very promptly, or have someone who manages your page. You probably don't want someone managing your personal profile. That's personal. So that's the nice thing also about the business page. And your Facebook page is going to give your business not only a voice, but it's going to help establish credibility. Now, not only does it help represent your brand and give your brand a voice and establish credibility, like when somebody sees your page, let's say it's not completed and it looks like somebody set it up at one point and just forgot about it and it's collecting dust over in the corner, it doesn't look that credible. Well, also, Google ranking, it's not going to rank it as high, a page that is incomplete. So you want to keep that in mind. When a page is completed, Google will look at it with a higher ranking. It will be easier for people to find. So that's something that's really important that you want to keep in mind when you have a Facebook business page. When you are setting up your page, just some tips. Think about when you were setting up your website for your business. You wanted to give your business a voice. You probably took a look at some of your competitors and you wanted to see what they had, what their pages looked like, their websites. And it's the same thing with Facebook pages. Obviously, you don't want to copy, or you don't want to copy things verbatim, but you just want to look and see what they have and have kind of your vision of that. There's no harm in seeing what's out there. That's kind of the beauty of it. You can see what's going on. And when you're starting your page or revisiting it further, like you may have that page that's collecting dust over in the corner, or just an incomplete page, let's say. You want to build it with text, videos. You want to curate content from others. Those are just great tips to get things started. And I don't want to keep going and getting too far into it because I said I wanted to keep this about the basics of Facebook. But last tip of the week, and this is before we start diving deeper into keywords. Now I want to talk about maximizing the impact of your Facebook short description, your Facebook page short description, your business page. The first 156 characters of your short description appears in Google search results as your meta description. That may be over some people's heads. That may be very elementary. And with that, it's your opportunity to include 2 to 3 highly searched keywords, and that's with your domain name. If you're curious how this looks, which many of you may be, try searching your competitors. See what they're doing. Just add Facebook within the search results to filter the results, and you will see what theirs look like and see what they're using. Again, you don't want to copy anything verbatim, but just to get an idea. I think it's, I can say it, but it's a little easier for you to visualize if you actually see it. So that's it for today as far as Facebook. I could go a lot further. I'm tempted to go a lot further, but I don't want to overload anybody. We just want to stick with the bare basics right here because they're really, really important. With anything, you want to really know the fundamentals before moving on to, Facebook ads or anything else. So starting with the fundamentals, I hope that I covered the fundamentals. If there's anything I was unclear about or skipped over too quickly, drop us a line in our comment section. I would love to explain further or clarify. If you have any info on the basics of Facebook or any questions on the basics of Facebook, we would love to hear from you. Whether you want to set up a call with us, that information is on our Facebook page, our business page, of course. And also you can drop us a line. We love hearing from you. We always do, whether it's a tale of woe, a mistake that you made, something you'd like to share with everybody, other business owners, share with us, ask a question. We're here. Drop us a line. We are always excited to hear from you. Now, if you haven't already liked our Facebook business page, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. And thank you for tuning in this week. We will see you next week. I hope you have a fantastic day and a fantastic week.